All right, go ahead and get started.
Okay.
All right, y'all, back with another episode of the Feng Shui podcast. I'm here with my boy Rose. I'm gonna go ahead and let him introduce himself to the audience and basically give you his rundown on his history in the fighting game scene and give his perspective on what's going on right now in the scene. Turn it over to you, sir.
Um, my name's Rick. The most call me Rose. I'm sorry, I got a little nervous there. But,
I know you good, bro.
but yeah, my name's Rick. Most call me Rose. You can find me on Instagram at Rose's Way, Twitch at Rose's Way, YouTube at Rose's Way, and I think I have a Facebook. I would say TikTok, but I think tomorrow TikTok's gonna be gone. So yeah,
Yeah, it ain't looking too good for it right now.
no, I think it's pretty much a wrap there. No, I think it's over. I think
Yeah, it's something else will pop up to take its place.
that, you already know. I think everybody's like hopping over to Red Note. So
I didn't even know what that is.
I think they were telling me it's like Red Note, Red Knot. I don't know. I think it was like Red Note, but yeah, I think everybody's gonna be hopping on over there, and I think they're gonna ban that thing right after. But I don't think they want anybody messing with like things like Annie's own thing. So I don't know. I don't really get fussed over that kind of stuff, anyways.
I got you. But we're gonna pretty much jump into things and kind of get your perspective
Okay.
on the FGC scene and where it's at now, and just kind of just let the conversation flow. But I'm gonna pretty much put it as something that I kind of wanted to get your thoughts on. Uh,
Yeah.
like, what are your opinions on the current state of the master ranks?
Current Steel Master Link.
Yeah,
Okay,
cause
I won't lie.
it seems like there's some players that probably shouldn't be in the master rank that are or that are there.
Well, I think people shouldn't have been put at 1,500 because I struggle. I want to lie, I struggle at times. I have my good days and I have my bad days, but I think everybody shouldn't have been put at 1,500. I think we all should have been like right at the bottom, and then we just work our way up there. Because I get to every time we restart, I drop down to like 1,300, 1,350. That's where I'm usually stuck between. So I have a couple of things that I have to work on, but
Do you
I
think?
think that they should have. I
Oh,
think that she should have had master rank start near the bottom, so we don't start at 1,500 and plummet all the way down just because we're not as skillful as anybody else is. But
yeah.
that's just me.
Like, do you think they should have said it basically where the ranks don't reset every season?
Yeah, I would have liked it. It just kept us where we are, and then we just fight our way to get out of it. Certain situations, like ranking wise, the MR system's kind of like heartbreaking because they don't give you a lot when you win, and you lose a lot when you lose.
It's like Tekken.
I don't know how the Tekken rank system works right now because I think I stopped at I don't remember where I was at with Xiao Yu.
It
Tekken
kind
this is a
of
different
it kind of has
game,
that
right?
same kind of like you could be on a winning streak for like an hour and got a good bit of points, and then all of a sudden you lose one set and it just takes a huge chunk. So you just wasted an hour.
Yeah, that it feels like that sometimes.
Yeah. Cause I said I've seen some master rank players, and there's times when I'm like, I'm not exactly sure how you got the master rank. Well, I kind of know with the system being with the placement system being the way it is, but it's
The
like I
placement system makes everything so much more different because when I started off, I was at silver. I started off in silver and I grinded my way all the way to master. With the rest of my characters, like Bison, like some of the newer characters that came out recently, I just go into like with Jury, for example. I played Jury one time and got her into Diamond 5. I had no clue what I was doing, but I just did a couple of things. The fundamentals will get you a high placement if you just like, okay, let me just make sure this person doesn't jump in on me all the time. You beat a couple of dudes, you beat a couple of diamond players, they put you up there when it's not really a place for you yet. But the game mechanics and the game system kind of helps out with that.
Yeah. God, like I know I've got the shoe. I think what a diamond two jury, a diamond four Ryu, a diamond. I think a diamond one Manon, and I think Chun. I've been messing around with her. I think she's at diamond one now. Cause I kind of grinded her up from like platinum up into the diamond ranks.
Yeah, Chun-Li's
But
fun. I love Chun-Li.
you know, she's definitely getting better than what she originally was. Cause after they started doing a lot of changes and stuff, you could tell like, okay, she's kind of a little weak compared to the other characters. Like
You can
she,
tell which characters are better than others. There's a lot of characters that are just like better than the other ones.
hmm
Um, Chun-Li, I haven't fully like really mastered the way the character plays, so I can't really just say she's bad. She's good. She's really good. Just as she just
she's
takes
not
a little.
really, yeah, she's not really easy to pick up and play.
No, she's just not a character that you can just be like, okay. It took me just a little bit of. Damn, it took me like almost half a year just to really get comfy with the Serenity stance, and I'm still not comfy with it all the way because I have to like constantly remember, okay, like when I do this, I have to press like what's a regular BNB? Crouching crouching medium kick, drive rush, back heavy punch,
Yeah.
quarter circle back, light punch, light kick, and then down up for down up medium kick to get like the spinning bird kick off of that.
hmm
I wasn't really used to it at first, but once I got comfy with it, she became a lot more fun. Man.
Yeah, cause
Now that mine,
that's I about to
I
say
have
that's what
to
I'm
put her
working
on.
on right now. Her Serenity stuff.
No, the Serenian stuff is just how could I even put it? It's just an extra challenge for you to constantly remember. You gotta be, you have to have a certain flow with it to constantly remember. Okay, if I do this, I have to switch into this, or press light punch or back heavy kick, or quarter circle back punch and a heavy kick to kick them up into the sky and do like a little stomps and some kind of like delay yourself to get the heavy punches in there.
Yeah.
I love the fact that Chun-Li because she's more of a challenge. Cammy, I love Cammy. Everybody knows how much I love Cammy, but Cammy's a lot more easy to use than Chun-Li. Way more easy to use than Chun-Li. But I see Chun-Li as more of a challenging character because there's a lot more to do, and I feel more satisfied when I do combos with her. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I love Cammy, but Chun-Li just gives me that execution challenge of like, okay, this is testing my executional skill.
Oh, I got you. I'm like that with Jury. Like I love Jury, but it's like I've been sneaking out on her,
But
just just
I
messing
feel
around.
you.
I just feel like you kind of need to do that in this game because like once you play the character for so long, it's just like okay, I want to learn a new character and I want a new challenge. And because I
No,
think
I feel that.
I about to say because I was playing Cammy for a bit too. I think I had got it like gold, and then I once I got my PC, it's like God, I just didn't feel like having to start all over again. But now I've kind of gotten to the point now where it's like okay, I just want to branch out and start playing different characters and trying to learn different things.
The different characters kind of helps with just branching out makes the game feel a little bit fresh. So you're not really burning yourself out with your main character. You're just like, okay, I have Juri, I have Chun Li. I get to play like if I get frustrated with Cammy, I'm just like, okay, I get to play with Manon. I could play with Chun Li. I could play with I just been messing around with Kimberly lately because that was my beta main.
Mm-hmm.
And a picture of when I met the voice actor at Katsucon a couple of years ago. And I met the voice actor and I had a very funny interaction with her because the game wasn't even out then. I was just we were going through the beta and everything like that. And she asked me, she was just like, "Oh, so you're a Kimberly main?" And I was just like, I use her for the beta. She's fun. She's a really fun character." And she goes, "Okay, who's your main?" And I was like, "It's always been Cammy." I'm sorry. She was like, "Oh my god, are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah." Cammy's always been like my favorite character ever since X Men versus Street Fighter. when I first was learning how to play fighting games. But Cammy's always been like my favorite character.
Mhm. Well, she has to understand like Kimberly's kind of new to the series. This is the first time she's been in a game. She's gonna get her fans like later on down the
Oh,
line.
I think people like her a lot. Like I don't use her because she feels like Cammy. She doesn't like Cammy feels different from Cammy, but Kimberly and Cammy kind of feel the same to me. Like except for the fact that she doesn't have a spin knuckle.
Yeah,
Um,
kind of just rush down heavy.
yeah, they Chun-Li and Kimmy kind of give me that feeling of like I can't just get him for the same way I could get him with Cammy. I could dive kick, I could hooligan in, I could spin knuckle in. That's just people are just unaware. But some people just let me do it. But there's some people out there that's like, okay, bro, you're not gonna do this with her. Not against me.
Yeah, it's that
Um,
guy's. I've trained with other like a higher ranked jury player. And he's like, okay, when you play Cammy, you have to watch for her spin knuckle. When she spin knuckles, crouch medium kick back into full ha. Like you just had to teach yourself to kind of react to it when you see it.
no, I could tell like there's certain people like when I do play rank matches, I kind of like try to test people's test to see what they okay. What do you know? What do you know how to stop? If I know that you constantly fall for the spin knuckle, I'll probably abuse that a little bit more when I get you in the corner. I'll spin knuckle behind you, then pop you into the sky, and then do her little turn combo in the air and the dive kick. Because Cammy has like a bunch of stuff. She's really simplistic. Let's just say I can't say it for everybody. She was a little tough for me to get used to because the way she was in Street Fighter Five into this one was kind of a different kind of like 'cause I wasn't able to like to EX drill be past fireballs and stuff like that. All I could do is either hooligan over the fireball or spin knuckle past the fireball. Um I don't know. I just really just enjoy the character. No matter what character I play with, no matter what character no matter how frustrated I get with the character, I always go back to her. I have to. This is the character that's always been like the character I like put my heart and soul into to be good with.
Oh no, I got you.
All the characters are all the characters are fun. They're all really enjoyable, but this Cammy just that's just that's just everything for me.
I know because I remember when Street Fighter Five was not Street Fighter Five, excuse me, Street Fighter Six coming out, and it's like you were just sitting there like, when are they gonna show Cammy? And
Yo, bro, you don't understand the pain that I was going through because I was like, what if they don't put her in? What if I have to find somebody else? What if I have to like? Because I was like, 'cause I know some people were really upset that a lot of the characters didn't come back. Like I know a guy that uses Alex a lot, and he was just like, I don't think I could play this game because I don't have Alex. And I felt bad for him because I was just like, I got my character. I feel bad for you, but I got my character. But if they didn't put her in, I would probably would have stuck with Cammy. Cammy. I would have stuck with Kimberly as my main and probably learned how to play with Chun-Li and Manon. 'Cause I really enjoy Manon. Manon's a different type of beast too as well.
yeah,
If
I've
Kimberly
been
was
meaning
in
to
the
get
game, I'd
back to
definitely
her.
mess with Kimberly.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get back to Manon and start playing around with her again.
It's fun. Like, all the characters have their own way of being fun, but Manon's fun because like it's so satisfying when you get the grab. It makes you feel like okay, and now I'm at level 5. A couple of grabs, you're dead. But if you don't, it gets kind of disappointing because like if sometimes I'd like to get the grabs off because this makes it's satisfying. But I know that you're not gonna easily get those grabs sometimes, so you have to just go into the hit grab combo to get the medals.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you're at a certain level, it's just like okay, if now they're scared of you and they're just like, yo, I gotta keep this person away from me because one grab at level 5, you're pretty much losing half your life, especially if you're playing like someone like Akuma. Two
Yeah.
grabs, it's over.
Yeah, because I was just playing him on stream today, and I'm like, man, I actually forgot how fun this character is when you're just playing him. But it's like man, I can't really play him the way I want to because I have to play so cautious because of the fact that his health is so low.
Yeah, I tried. I like you get hit like twice, it's over. Your defense has to be somewhat good. Your defense, your neutral, your offense has to be solid because you get popped. It's pretty much a dub. It's pretty much it.
Yeah, especially if they got a level 3 on him.
Oh, bro. When I use Akuma, sometimes I'm just like, I get tapped, it's over. Fighting Geef as well.
Shoot, wait, it really just
It's
what I
wild.
hit one heavy SPD and a level 3.
Oh, bro, I think the level 3. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much that's much it. Because once he grabs you once, heavy one, you lose half of your life, and then the super, it's over.
But
I enjoy watching Geef players, but I hate fighting Geef. I love watching Geef players play, but
it's
that
frustrating.
character is a little wild. He could do. People say he's like not top tier, but in the hands of the right people, they make him look top tier.
Yeah, especially you fight actually a good geef that knows how to card cancel from like certain things.
Bro, I got the EX aerial SPD. I think it's called Force Dynamite or something like that.
mm-hmm.
And I had someone grab me doing that out of my dive kick because he was just like, "You're not gonna do this to me. I'm here. You're not gonna do this to me. You could hooligan, you could dive kick all you want." That man caught me in the air and like completely annihilated me, and I was just like, I was so scared to jump because I was like, he's just gonna just jump and grab me. I never got hit like that, but I
Man,
was like,
that
okay,
like
you got it.
Geef is the that one character in this game that scares the hell out of me. Like when I'm fighting him, 'cause it's like okay,
But
I gotta zone you. I'm just gonna zone you with fireballs.
that's what I was thinking because Jerry, because I was like, she kind of forces you to jump because he jumps in the air. You can usually be PM or anti him, which I have a problem with that right now. We're
Mhm.
not gonna talk about
Yeah, like I was asking you a question on this one. Like I know
that. Okay.
you probably been on X and seeing that the people are how they're talking about the locals and charging the $15 for like a local, and some people
hmm
saying that's a little too much money to charge for a local event. I know where do you see
Well,
that?
if you want more stuff with the locals, you gotta support it. You can't do it has to like for like the venue. Um, if they're streaming, they have to pay the streamers. They have to pay for like uh, how could I explain it? Because I have no issue with it. I feel like you're just supporting the tournaments. The other players being able to go there. Payouts for players to get signed out of it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You get the experience. You get the tournament money and stuff like that. You're just supporting the scene. You pay like the TOs and stuff like that. It gives something back. Because uh, bro, doing like tournament setups and watching what some TOs go through and stuff like that.
yeah,
$15 is nothing to what they have to do to like support like running some of these tournaments because it's not easy running a tournament, bro. I tried. It's tough. It's not easy because you gotta constantly find and make sure everybody's there and hit people up like, hey, you got a certain amount of time to get here, and you try to be a good person and hit them up like, okay, let me at least try to hit them up so they can at least try again this tournament. But I mean, personally, I don't think $15 is really a big deal. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? For what the venue offers and stuff like that, and having a tournament to go to and play and try to get better at these games, I don't think it's. I think it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say
I guess because people look
I
like
lost
me
my
personally.
train of thought, but
Oh, I was about to say, 'cause I'm
go ahead.
like,
Go
well,
ahead.
if you go to a major, I'm like, dude, you go to a major, you're spending over 100, at least over $100 if you're going to a major.
A couple years back, matter of fact, not even a couple years back, I just paid for combo breaker. I think it was like a buck something, and that's just for me to go from. That's just me just wanting to go and just test myself, just to see where I'm at. Like, okay, am I tournament ready? Can I play in these tournaments? Can I play with some of these players and compete? 'Cause the only like I haven't been to a lot of majors, and this is another major that I'm really going to. 'Cause I've always spent going every year to Evo.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there was Evo, East Coast Throwdown. Um, I'm like right there in New York, and I've never been to DTN. I missed out on the the Red Bull qualifiers. I think was in like
Yeah,
I forgot when it was,
in New
but
York, yeah.
it was in New York. and I'm like 45 minutes away from there, and I didn't get a chance to go there because I had to work. So that's why I'm trying to just do more of these things because I really want to.
Yeah, just
Like
test.
maybe not everybody wants to compete, but I want to test myself. I want to compete in some of these tournaments. That's why I play it so much.
Oh yeah, cause I
That's
know.
just
Cause what did I do? I did I did CEO last year, and
me.
I did Maximo, which is a new tournament. A new major they just started up in Georgia.
Uh,
So I did two tournaments last year, and I said I'm probably gonna do Maximo, but I'm probably not gonna go anywhere else this year. But
okay.
it's to me, it's just like you said. I just want to go to like test myself to see where am I at right now. Cause oh, and I went to DreamHack last year, so I went to like three majors last year. Cause DreamHack's in Atlanta, so it was like 2 hours up the road. And about saying that, I did Street Fighter and Guilty Gear, and I actually did better in Guilty Gear than I did in the actual game I practiced for.
Really?
Yeah, cause like I was two matches away from making it out of my pools.
That's nice. Really. That's all.
I'm like, man, if I actually would have actually put the time in to actually practice like I was supposed to, I probably could have made it out of pools. But I really just wanted to, like you said, just
Yeah,
wanted to
a little
see. I just wanted to test to see where I was at.
That's. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, they don't want to compete." That's why everybody's like, "You're not going to be in tournaments." But I would tell people like, just do it. Like honestly, because it gives you something to fight for. It gives you something to work toward. I get it. Not everybody wants to be like, "Oh, I'm not this extreme great player," but it gives you something to look forward to. Because yeah, master rank is cool, but playing in some of these tournaments and winning some of these tournament matches against players that like eat, sleep, and shit this stuff. Pardon my French. I don't know if I was a little cursed, but I apologize. But yeah, you play against players that really just like I play this game, bro. You're not gonna do all this stuff that you do on rank. You can't run away from me unless you just walk away from this table. But this is you have to fight me. You can't just do all this crazy stuff, skip neutral, and these players know the ins and outs of the games. Every character, what they do, frame data. These players take the time to do that. You're not gonna just willy nilly come up in there and just beat the shit out. Oh god, keep cursing.
Yeah, it was
My
like,
bad, bro.
oh yeah, it was. Oh, you good, bro? It was crazy because DreamHack last year. I know Just a Kid was there, Punk was there,
Yeah,
Idom was there. It was like I said, it was a lot of heavy hitters there, and a lot of people kind of just
I
getting
don't.
nervous. Like, man, man, why do I got to play Punk? Like, man, like it just did what it did, bro. You just were the person that drew his name.
I have a couple of friends that be like, you should never be scared of who you're playing because they're just humans, just like you.
Yeah,
They might be better than you. It's not like they're unbeatable, but you just gotta just play.
yeah,
Shout out to Red because that's who I was having a conversation about. He was like, "Yo, it don't matter if you win or lose. Just don't play them like you're scared of them. Like even if you know they're better than you, you just gotta keep playing."
yeah, that's. I guess some players are like that where they just like, okay, it's Punk or it's Just a Kid. I'm gonna lose this match anyway, so who cares? And don't really take it as serious.
I wouldn't just go out like that. You know, you gotta try. You gotta try, even if you know that these players are like players that just eat, sleep, and do it all the time. But I wouldn't. I would just be like, okay, you know what? Let me give it a shot. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. Hey, it
Yeah.
is what.
So how are you feeling about the overall just scene itself, like this resurgence? Like we got so many games right now, like fighting games out,
Bro,
and then we got more coming this year.
bro. It as a fighting game player and a fighting game fan, bro, I love it. I love it. I love not being able like it's not being able to, but it's just like I love the fact that I have so many options. That's why I could always like if Street Fighter gets me mad, I get frustrated. I'm just like, okay, you know what? I have like King of Fighters, I have Blaze Blue, I have Grand Blue, I have Tekken. We have City of the Wolves coming. We
Mm-hmm.
have the new stuff that's coming to the new characters that are coming to Guilty Gear. I'm waiting. I haven't played Guilty Gear in a little while, but I really want to mess with Lucy when she comes
Yeah.
because I love I love Cyberpunk Edge Runners. It was an amazing anime. I didn't like the ending. I know they're coming out with the season 2, but season 1 they gotta do something to help me with that ending that they did to me because season 1 that ending wasn't it. It wasn't it.
Yeah, because
But
I agree with you
that's
right now. 'Cause it was hard. We're like, oh, Lucy's the only one that makes it at the end.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like Lucy's cool, but it's just like, come on, bro. All of them, they're all gone.
Mm,
But the way
because
it is now, like, we have options. We have an amazing amount of options. So it's like I don't know what happened to DNF, but DNF was a cool game, really
yeah,
cool game.
I think
We
what
had
people I think people
Arcade
got
Zero.
I think people got tired of just getting 90% combo damage on everything. Is that like a
Mm,
one touch kill game?
yeah, I can get that. I'm with that
But
because
I
like
enjoyed it. I
you
thought it
tap
was
once and
fun.
it's over. That in that game, that was my first time playing with a character that you need a zone more with. Cause I'm usually pick a character that's like more in your face. Um, more like okay, you gotta force me off you. I'm gonna keep coming at you. But when I started playing, I forget what her name is. Is it not launch?
Uh,
What's her name?
you talking about
Oh my god,
Striker?
nah. I played Striker. I like Striker. I was playing Kunoichi,
Oh
and it's
yeah,
the girl with the guns, and I just can't remember her name.
oh yeah, Launcher.
Ugh. Is it Launcher?
Yeah.
She had the rockets and everything. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's why. That's why I kind of just was like, okay, I'm gonna play with this character. I never really picked characters that you would zone with, but she was extremely fun. Like the rage quitting, the way people were just like, okay, I'm done. You know, I'm not playing you no more. But she was definitely a fun character. I enjoyed playing with her.
Oh yeah, because I played Ghost Blade. Like when the beta came out, I played him. That I like this character. I'm gonna stick with him.
He's
It,
dope. A
it,
lot of the characters were unique. Some of the new characters I didn't get a chance to mess around with the new character, but one day I might sit there and dabble in it. But the new characters that they put in there look pretty dope too.
and I thought the game was extremely fun. Like to me, I even when everybody else was talking bad about it, I'm like, dude, I was still playing DNL because it was just fun to me. It's like, yeah, yeah, everybody's broken. So why y'all
Yeah,
complaining?
but I think everybody kind of looks for a reason to complain. Like I complain about Street Fighter, but I love playing the game. I think sometimes people just don't want to accept the L. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm not good at this game yet, but I can get good at this game. But I think some people just can't take accountability and just be like, hey, I just got my ass kicked. They'll be like, "F this game. It's not fun. It's like these characters are broken." But it's always fun when some characters are broken, but the whole cast is broken in their own way.
Yeah, and
I
then
just think people like that little elf dude, and I forgot what his name, the one with the wind.
oh,
I haven't played that game in a little while,
I forgot what his name was, but yeah, he was the bane of everybody existing in that game when it first came
but he was annoying.
out.
He was annoying. I won't even lie to you, but I enjoyed the game. I just kind of fell off of it because it just for me to like really enjoy fighting in it has to have something that really holds me. Like I love Tekken. I just you know what? Let me not say that. I love Tekken. I just suck at it because I think the game's kind of tough compared to like Street Fighter. I know people don't want to hear that, but I could admit it. Well, for me, I'll speak for myself. Tekken's kind of tough compared to Street Fighter. I think Street Fighter is a little bit more easier than Tekken, but for me, it's a little tough.
No, because
Then there's
I'm learning Tekken now, and it's definitely it's more complicated than Street Fighter because with Street Fighter 6, you can pretty much skip neutral if you want to with Drive Rush.
oh yeah,
Like
Drive Rush
Tekken,
helps with everything.
You really gotta know. Okay, oh, you gotta know your punishes, you gotta know your combos, you gotta know how to move in that game. You gotta
Yeah,
be checking low for like low hits, parry. It's like it's a way more complicated game than Street Fighter is right
like
now.
low parry combos when you get the low parry off and you have to combo them and how far you gotta go to the wall. Like there's a lot. I just haven't found a character in Tekken that like 'cause in Tekken 7 I loved Noctis. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. Not as big as my girlfriend, but I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. And I loved when they had Noctis in it.
Hmm.
I didn't play 16 yet, I was waiting on her to finish it. But Clive is cool, but I loved when they put Noctis in Tekken 7. I that's the one reason why I played Tekken 7 so much because I loved playing with Noctis. Even though people didn't like Noctis because they were like, "Oh, he's just a one button character." I didn't care. I just loved him. I loved playing with him. But
Yeah, 'cause I would honestly, I would have thought you would have been a Reina player.
Reina's cool. Like I liked her when I first saw her. I was like, maybe that's the character I would use, but it didn't stick. I needed like the character had to just be like I don't want to say simplified, but the character had to be somewhat like something I could just like okay, I can grind with you. It has to be some the character has to have something that just makes me like okay, I can play with you. I can enjoy the grind with you. I just haven't found it in Tekken. I love Xiao Yu. Shout out to Juice because he was the one that was really helping me learn how to play her. I love Xiao Yu, but she just it didn't keep me there long enough.
Yeah.
Um, I tested out Nina a bit because Gabs is a big Nina fan, and I played her because when she was messing around with her, I was like, okay, let me try this character out. She's fun. She's fun.
Because
But,
I started with Reina, but it's like I kind of fell off the game because I kind of just lost interest in playing her. But then I was waiting on my character to come out, Lydia.
oh, word. Yeah, she came out. I think she was the most recent character before Clive. She came out before Clive, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, she came out before Heihachi.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. She was out before Hachi and Clive. Okay,
Yeah, cause
she was
that
two. Was she DLC 2 or
yeah
DLC 3?
she was the DLC too.
Okay, 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 okay.
Because Heihachi came after her, and then Clive was the last one. Which
Gotcha.
I was kind of mad about that because I was honestly I was everything I was seeing I was like, oh, it's gonna be Tifa, and I was expecting it to be
I really wanted
Tifa.
if it was Tifa. If it was Tifa, I would have played. I would have played Tekken more if Tifa was the thing. But I think a lot of people were alongside with me when I found out it was Clive. I was like, Clive, really? Don't get me wrong, the character's cool. Like I played around with him online with a friend, but I would have definitely liked Tifa more. I would have loved for Tifa to be in the game. It would make sense. Hand to hand combat. She's fast. She throws the hands. I'm saying like I just didn't know why it wasn't Tifa. I don't know if there was just like a maybe it's like a it had to be like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a not sponsorship, but like what's the word I'm looking for? Um I
What you
guess to
say?
help the game with sales or such, but I don't think the game was having issues with sales. I think everybody, a lot of people bought
I think I,
um
I think it was
at
more just
16.
because it was the newest Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because even though Harada has said that there might be another Final Fantasy character coming.
If there's another Final Fantasy character coming, but it has to be Tifa. I think there's too much. There's too many people asking, and it would probably just make the players happy because to see Tifa in the game.
Yeah.
I think you'll bring a lot of people from Final Fantasy over to just play with Tifa. Even if they suck at the game, I think they'll just play the game just to play with Tifa.
I think I think Maya is gonna bring a lot of people over from KOL, like her and Terry
Oh yeah,
being there, but more so Maya
I
more
know
so than Terry.
that a lot of people love Terry when he came out. I liked when Terry came, but when I saw Mai was on the list, I was like, okay, I can wait. I can definitely wait. Terry's cool. He just wasn't my cup of tea, but now that I know Mai's coming, and I'm just counting down the days. I'm trying to push and get Kimberly as far as I can. I'm gonna try to get Chun Li to master before try to get her there before mine comes. But once mine comes, it's just gonna be Cammy and mine until Copper Breaker. I'm gonna
Oh,
try to bust her out then and see if it does me any good. But I'm always gonna stick with Cammy just for my hard matches, just to see where I'm at.
oh yeah, that's I. She's been really the only person in the DLC pack. I was like, I'm waiting for this character because I didn't
Yeah.
particularly care about like Terry or what's her name, Elena and all that stuff. I'm like, but I want to play my like
No,
if I
Elena was a
play,
really big surprise to me.
nah, I think they because they say they're trying to move away from the old characters and trying to bring in like a lot of the newer character, the younger characters, because everybody's supposed to have aged in the universe now.
Yeah, yeah.
Which
I was just
I'm
surprised
kind of
that
irritated because I want
Elena was the one that they chose.
because I'm kind of irritated because I want them to bring Sagat in, but I just I'm just not sure where they will bring him in at.
I can see Sagat in the game. I think Sagat would work in this game because he had the parry system. Yeah, he could zone out the hell out of you. But I can see him in this game. I want Poison. I know a lot of people don't want her, but I want Poison back. If they give me Poison, I'll be very extremely happy about Poison. If they give me Poison back, I was going bananas when Poison came because she didn't play the same way she did in
And four,
Street Fighter 4. But if they bring her back in her Street Fighter, I don't see the Street Fighter 5 version really looking good in this game. That's just me. But if they bring her back as her Street Fighter 4 version, I can see that working. I can really see that working.
cause they took our fireballs away in five.
Yeah, they kind of used the whip to be like the replacement for the fireball, which was cool. I thought she was a way for me was a better character. She was really technical with the whip cancels and the combos with the whip, zoning people out when they get close, beating them up and pushing them back out to just keep them at bay and stuff like that. I enjoyed her. I enjoyed Poison a lot. It was at one point before I met Underscore, I was really shout out to my man Underscore. I was really just like playing with Poison more than I was playing with Cammy because this Poison just gave me a lot more. My Cammy just wasn't there yet
Yeah,
until I met him and he helped me like really understand how to like really play the game with her. And that's Poison was just a really fun character to use.
it's a lot of characters I think people are hoping they're gonna bring back because they it's
I think they're gonna bring back Alex eventually. I think Alex will be back because I think that we're gonna need another grappler and stuff like that. Um, Manon, I think this basically took Abel's spot, so I don't know if you're gonna bring back Abel because Manon's basically Abel. Um, we might not see Fong because of we might maybe see Fong because of Aki. They
yeah.
might bring Fong back. Maybe he'll just play different, or he might play his old way and use him different from Aki. But
Yeah,
I,
with that one, I
I
was
don't
like,
know.
I don't think they would do it because I'm like, because Aki pretty much is just female Fong anyway. Like she does everything he does.
True. Yeah.
It,
Yeah. You're right.
I'm really hoping they're gonna actually push and increase the DLC characters for the next patch.
I think I'm hoping that they don't really like. I don't mind guest characters, but I think they owe it to the fans to have like one DLC pack just with Street Fighter characters. Like I was really surprised about the KOF characters, which I thought it was cool because now we're gonna have in the City of Wolves Ken and Chun Li in City of the Wolves. But
Yeah,
I would really like them to come out with a pack with just straight up Street Fighter characters.
I get why they did that. Cause once I saw that Ken and Chun was gonna be in City of Wars, I said, okay, now it makes sense why Mai and Terry are over in Street Fighter. It's like a cross
Yeah,
promotion now.
yeah, it was very obvious. It was very obvious.
'Cause I guess it's cool because Mai and Chun have like that little rivalry from back in the old uh, Street
No, I
Fighter
like how they
SNK
did that in
days.
the trailer. I love how they did that in the trailer. I was just like, okay, you bringing back the old beef. I really thought that was really attention to detail. That was really good. I like that.
Yeah. And that's what I say. I'm looking forward to February 5th when she drops.
Oh, bro, this is gonna be a good week. That Cammy's gonna just be sitting there just waiting.
Cause
I really want to. This is the character I'm really excited to play, and I'm gonna grind it. 'Cause I liked Akuma when he came out. I thought he was really cool, but I was just like, he's just not for me. But
yeah,
then when you tell me that you bring in one of the characters I really like loved in KOF, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm down for this. I can't wait. This is another character I'm just gonna really put my effort into.
yeah,
Emily's gonna have to wait for a little bit when she comes out, but yeah,
yeah. And I'm just like,
I
oh
can't wait
man,
for
we get her in Street Fighter and we're getting her in City of Wars. I'm like, man, my fans right now, we're getting double dipped on. but
that.
but City of Wars is one that I'm actually looking forward to because that game has really been to me. It's like number one on my list for this year.
It looks good. It looks really good. Like I enjoyed KOF 15. I enjoyed KOF 15 so much. It's just that I felt like I fell off of it. It took me forever to find matches and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But everybody's telling me that the game's in a better place now when it comes to online play. I just enjoyed the game a lot. I thought the game was really good. I thought it was well made. The characters all feel unique. Everybody knows that I have my Rose Angels and I love my team. But it the game like I signed up for KOF for Combo Breaker just so I could just have another game that I just really enjoyed. That I feel like okay, let me compete in this. I enjoyed the game a lot. Let me just try to look in it. The game that I'm like really like focused on is Street Fighter 6 because I feel like that's my strongest game at the moment. But I signed up for Green Blue and KOF 'cause I just really genuinely love those games. I would have done Strive. I really don't know what happened to me with Strive because I liked the game a lot. I love Giovanna. She was such a fun character. She kind of had that hammy feel, let me stay in your face, get close. She also had like a spiral arrow kind of move. So I just don't know what happened. I just kind of just fell off the game. It just fell off the map for me. I don't know, man. I just feel like if a game can't really hold my attention like that, I'm always gonna go back to Street Fighter because there's something about Street Fighter to go right back to. Like I love all these other fighting games. The other fighting games gives me like a breath of fresh air when I'm just like, let me take a break from Street Fighter. Street Fighter's pissing me off right now. Let me try something else. But these other games just give me like that satisfaction. Okay, I could play these other games. I could really enjoy these other games.
No, because I got my little team, and I just like, I gotta have Jury, I gotta have Biking, I gotta have Mai. It's like I can pretty much pull out a lot of characters I love playing with in certain games.
Yeah, it
But
gives you a little taste of something different.
because to me, I feel like right now Street Fighter is getting a lot. People are reminiscing on the old Street Fighter 5 days and like, well, maybe we should go back. And I'm just like, man, did y'all forget how Street Fighter 5 was back
That's
then?
why I just feel like it's. I'm a little. I really don't like it. Come to say, you guys understand what we were going through with Street Fighter Five. They gave us costumes. They gave us a lot of stuff for Street Fighter Five, but people were hating on that game like it was like it was the plague at Street Fighter Five, and now you got people talking about Street Fighter Five is everything. I felt great going back. So I was like, you're lying. You're definitely lying. Because where were you? You weren't saying that to defend the game before. Like everybody was bashing that game. Oh, we don't like the comeback mechanics. We don't like the fact you this. We don't like this. We don't like that. These characters are too strong. The plus frames and everything like that. But you guys were bashing this game not too long ago. How are you saying that you love this game now, but you guys were bashing the hell out of this game?
Because I'm about to say
You know,
Street Fighter
I,
6 is just everything people didn't like about Street Fighter 5.
yeah, yeah. I just like for me, I'm gonna say if you didn't like the game, you didn't like the game. Cool, it is what it is. You don't have to play it. But for you to like now, everybody's saying that Street Fighter Five is the best game ever. I'm gonna say you're bugging. You're lying. This is a definite lie because you definitely weren't feeling this game like that. Because everybody was like, "How much Street Fighter Five sucks?" We're just playing it just because it's the most recent Street Fighter. And now Street Fighter Six is out, and then well, okay, we'll just push even further, like down the road when Street Fighter Seven comes out. Anybody gonna say like Street Fighter Six was the best game ever? I feel like that's gonna happen.
It's
I don't
definitely
know.
going to happen
Everybody
because
loves to
people
be
had
like,
because once people play a game for so long, they start to reminisce like, man, I used to be real good in Street Fighter 5, man, and I'm kind of just okay in Street Fighter 6. That's what I feel like. It's more so people looking at it like I'm not as nice as I was in Street Fighter 5 as I am in 6 right now.
six. I can be honest, six is a little bit easier to me. I feel like Street Fighter Five was more. I can't say there's no neutral in Street Fighter Six because there is neutral. There's always neutral in fighting games, but I just feel like Street Fighter Five kind of like was like that big shimmy. Um, Let me get out of your way, pop you with a big heavy button and activate or use the plus frames, and then hope that you just don't be like, okay, I gotta fight for my life right now to not get opened up. But
Yeah.
Street Fighter Six, they give you so many options to open someone up. So if you don't drive rush with your plus frames and grab them a bunch of times, or you drive rush into drive impact, and then you're just like, oh damn, I didn't see that coming, or the overhead or the plus frames off the just drive rushing into like a plus button that's now it's even more plus. I can't press no button now because I'm gonna get popped. But
Yeah, but
I don't know.
I do like the fact that the way they kind of handling the meter system, them trying to tweak it somewhat because
Yeah.
it's not fun being in burnout.
Oh, bro, burnout. If you're not in the corner, to me, I feel like being in burnout is not the end all be all because you're basically playing Street Fighter 5 again. It's just that they have extreme plus buttons. You just gotta block. But when you're in the corner, it's all hell breaking moves because it's like you get popped and then get hit in the corner with a drive impact. It's pretty much a dub right there.
You might as well
Um,
call it a route.
yeah, pretty much. You get hit in the corner, you get to give them that free combo. It's over.
But I think it's better than like Tekken 8. I mean Tekken 8. I don't know why I'm thinking about to say Tekken 9. Because most people in Tekken are basically complaining about the heat system and how that needs to be tuned a bit because of the fact that basically you could just pop heat and then it's like, okay, I'm popping the heat 50-50 time. Guess for your life.
But isn't that like kind of like how not drive rush or anything like that? Isn't that how what was the mechanics in Street Fighter 5? What was it? I forgot what
Uh
even that thing was
oh, you
called.
talking about
Damn.
the crushing crush counters.
Not the crush counter, but the when you pop the V trigger.
Oh yeah.
When you pop the V trigger and then you get your extra move and then that's basically the comeback mechanic. Yeah, I just I don't know. I didn't really like I said, I didn't play Tekken enough to get to the highest point to just understand like this is how you play Tekken. I think I was still at a low rank. But I thought the heat system was kind of cool. When I watched like high level play, I think it's pretty cool. I see how they use it, and they use it like for to defend themselves. They use it to keep combos going. I thought it was pretty dope. And like I said, I don't really understand it like that, so I can't I can't pass judgment on other people saying they hate it. But it looked cool to me.
Yeah, because I don't particularly too much dislike it. It does kind of put you in that little 50-50 mix sometimes, but it's more so depending
Mhm.
on you as the player. Like, okay, they can pop heat, but did you do something that you weren't supposed to do? And now you're getting punished with heat. And I think
Ah,
and I think a lot of times
okay, I got you.
people that just don't they want to basically impose their will upon you and then the second you pop heat and basically now you have to force them to basically do what you want, they don't like the game.
Oh, of course. I think there's always gonna be something that people don't like about certain games. If you love it enough, you play it. You don't have to play it. You know what I'm saying? If you love it enough, you put the time into effort to learn it. But if you were just like, I'm just tired of people just doing whatever they want, I guess.
uh, to me, I would think Street Fighter is more like that game where you're just like, okay, I pretty much got a nuke at the start of the round because now I have all my EX, I've got Drive Rush, I got all this stuff at the beginning of the round. Like I don't have to
You could have
build any
forced
meter.
them. Yeah, you got everything. You have the loaded gun already. They kind of push you in the sense like, okay, we gotta be aggressive. We gotta keep going forward. Just go instead of just like, let me wait till they find let me wait till they give me something and then I just pop them, get like a crush counter, knock them down. Now it's my game. But now you have to sit there and be like, okay, I gotta watch drive rush. I gotta watch drive rush into a button. I gotta watch out for drive impact, drive reversal, so I can get like a free combo if I block it. They make it easy for you to play offense. Defense, the defense is okay. I think the drive reversal is cool, but you get punished if you use it if you block it. Um,
I think people had the biggest problem with DI
yeah,
because people were just like, I'm
but
pretty sure you played players who basically just spam that thing at like the weirdest time when it's just like, why would you do that right there?
it's easy. Like there's times I just do it just to do it. I know if you're not expecting, if I'm sitting there pressing buttons that drive rush, and you're just like, this character's annoying as hell. She won't get off me. And then while they're sitting there blocking for their lives, just block string and then pop a drive impact. And some people get caught, some people don't. It's all about reactions and stuff. But sometimes I just pop it just to just I get an extra turn off of it. And if someone doesn't catch it, it is what it is. But if they do catch it, I'm like, damn, okay, I can't do that again because they have reactions for it. They're waiting for it. Some people you could just tell like, okay, I could do whatever I want now because now they're just waiting for me to drive impact, and they're in the corner just sitting there. Now let's see
Mhm.
if I could grab them. Let me see if I get these drive rush into like a heavy plus button,
I know what
and then we work out from there. But
I about to say. What changes
what's
would you
up?
make to Street? I say, what changes would you make to Street Fighter Six right now?
What changes would I make to Street Fighter today? Jeez. Um. Oh boy. What changes would I make to Street Fighter Six?
Because I might be in the minority, but I think it's actually sitting in a pretty good place right now.
The only thing I would probably just take. I don't like modern mode. I
Uh,
don't like modern mode at all. I think the game is pretty cool. I get modern mode brings. I just don't want to sound like I like I'm crying about it. I just don't like the fact that you play the game on easy mode and then you have more people just like running away in matches and just quitting or rage quitting. 'Cause I got more people rage quitting on me that use modern mode than people that actually just play the game regularly. And like I said, it brings people to play the game, which is cool. I'm not against that. I just don't. I just personally don't like it. I don't like modern mode at all. That's
yeah.
one thing I would probably like take out. But
Would you
I
would
think the
you
game.
would you take it out or would you just take
Okay,
it out of ranked?
damn, that's actually a good question. Would I just take it out or would I take it out of rank?
Yeah, it's like well, you want to
I'll just
play
take it
if you
out of
want
the. I would just take it out of the game. I'll just
okay.
take it out of the game completely.
Because
I despise it. I won't lie to you. I dislike it. It is.
because
It is what it is. I know people are gonna be like, "Well, you could use it and you could play." Yeah, yeah, I get you, but I'd rather just do it myself. Even though I struggle doing some of the like, I still struggle to do like counterattack DPS, which I get it. You get the instant supers and you get the easy DPS and stuff like that. But you give people the modern mode and they just don't. They still complain. Come on, you playing the game on easy mode and you still complain? It's like, come on, bro.
because
But
you
I think the game's in a decent spot. I wouldn't really take much more out of it. Maybe certain things I wish weren't so strong. Uh, but I feel like Drive Impact is like you can stop it, you can counter it. You just have to make sure that you don't get caught in a situation of being in the corner when some you have no meter and they do. You could just if they do it randomly, you just gotta be prepared. It's another thing to think about. It sucks because then the mental stack just piles on because you're just like now I gotta worry about them jumping in on me after anti them. Now I gotta worry about drive impact and I gotta counter it.
but a lot of times people pretty much use the same like corner DI setup. So if you played for a while, you kind of know like when people are trying to set you up for that DI in the corner.
Yeah, if you have no meter, you should automatically have it in your head. They're gonna try to drive impact me. Um, because there's not really a lot of plus buttons, so people can't just trap you unless you have no meter. But it's just like when you get put in the corner, what can they possibly do to you? This is something that I was talking to a friend about. That when you get put in the corner, what can they possibly do to you? They could throw loop the hell out of you. That's an option. They could drive impact you. If they jump in, you can kind of just walk out of the corner. Because I have a problem with people when I try to dive kick into. It's a bad habit. It's a real bad habit. I dive kick into the corner sometimes, and they just walk out,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, well, I've worked my way to get them in this corner. Now I have to fight. Now I have to fight my way out of the corner. Um, Meter management is a big thing. That's on you as a player to know, like, okay, what combos can I use? Um, what meterless combos can I get the most damage off of it without burning myself out? Which is another thing that I do that I need to work on, like my meter management. Um,
I know that's something I got to work on myself is meter management because I burn myself. That's
it's
a lot of what the guys when I'm playing with my local scene. They like you're doing good, but you just burn yourself out way too much.
when you get burned out, it's just like it's kind of like not. Let me not say yeah, it is kind of discouraging. Yeah, I won't lie to you. When I burn myself out, I'm just like, oh boy, now I've given them. a chance to come back. Now they're doing these like block strings or these plus string things to so get me into the corner. Now I'm like, oh, okay. I gotta look at my meter. I gotta look at my super to see if I could catch it. If he tried to DI me, I could probably catch it and then super my way out of the corner. But now they know that you're gonna do that. Now they're gonna do whatever they can to bait you into it. It's a different chess game.
Mm,
It's a different type of chess game.
and I know the recent patch pretty much hurt your girl a lot this time around.
To be honest with you, the crouching medium punch thing, well, the crouching medium punch thing wasn't like crazy. I do feel it sometimes when I throw it out there, the lingering hitbox that's out now. If I throw it out there and I whiff it, I'm getting punished. I was kind of sad about that. The DP because that was my way out of everything. EX I'm out of the corner. Now I'm sitting there like if I EX I'm still here. Now I gotta fight my way out. But it,
Mm,
it, it hurt.
it makes you start thinking like,
It
dog,
hurt.
if I use this EXDP and he blocks it, I'm still in the corner. I wasted meter and I'm getting punished for it.
Well, even it was the same way. If they blocked you, you're still on that side. You know what I'm saying? You're still standing there. But that nerf was just like, damn, bro, no get out of jail free card no more. If I try EXDP now, I'm getting thrashed. Um,
Because I feel like they're trying to basically not nerf a lot of things. They're trying to basically kind of trying to put everybody on the same level playing field, but it's like it's gonna be impossible almost to do that.
no, because some characters are just naturally, just from the way they made them, are just naturally stronger than other characters. Yeah, I get kind of annoyed that Bison could sit there and heavy punch you all day, and he gets plus frames off of it. You know, he got a knee that he gets plus frames off of. I feel like it's gonna be hard to. I think not really balance it out. It's okay to have a couple of broken characters. It is what it is. You just got to try harder with another character. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just I want to see like I wanted to see most characters used. You know what I'm saying? I want to see a lot of the characters like really out there instead of seeing the same characters that you see in like some of these finals. Ken, Cammy, Jury, a couple of Giles, and if that, you know what I'm saying? You see, I think this year there's a bunch of Cammy, a bunch of Kens still that's going into the Capcom what is it,
Oh, the
Capcom finals. I think there's a
Capcom.
bunch of
Oh,
teams.
talking about the Capcom Cup.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
still see the same characters. So
yeah. I think once they start adding more, once you get a good roster of characters, I think that's when you're gonna start seeing like a change in like tournament standings and stuff.
okay.
Because right now,
Like I said, I enjoy the character. My
shit.
bad, go ahead, bro.
Oh no, I was just saying, because I think right now, I think most people pretty much when Bison, well, before they nerfed him a little bit because he's still good.
He's still amazing. That character, they nerfed him. He's still good. He's just like Ken. You nerf Ken. How many times have they nerfed Ken? He's still one of the best characters in the game. Come on.
they
I hate Ken, yo. I hate
they
Ken.
they did something the
I hate Ken
weirdest
with a
thing with
passion,
Ken.
bro.
Like they nerfed him, but then they buffed Jinrai, and I'm like, why would you buff this move?
That move is already annoying. He already gets a lot out of doing that stupid loop. But I'm not gonna take my Ken hate out. I do like the character. I think the character's cool, but fighting against him is just really, really a pain. Really a pain.
Mhm. Yeah, because I did play Ken for a bit, but I don't know. I just kind of fell off on him. I don't know. He didn't stick with me. Even like I
He's
like.
because
Oh, go ahead.
oh, my bad. I thought he was cool. I like the when it's not happening to me. I love the combo that he pulls off of going to the Gen Ride, like the combo that he does in the corner and to the Shoryuken and everything like that. How he utilizes all his moves for that.
Mm-hmm.
I just, I just despise him. I just don't like Ken because he just does too much. He does a lot of damage. He gets a lot of combos. His combos are sick to do. His combos are sick to look at. But he's just a really crazy character that I'm just like, you nerf him and he's still like the number one character used. Like you nerf Cammy and that thing. Like I saw the recent standings. Cammy was always like in there. Now she's like number 10. It's still not bad. She's still like top 10 with people using her. But these little nerfs just really just made her like, okay, the Cammy loyalists will stick with her no matter what. No matter if they nerfed her to the ground, I'd still play with her. It's just that I haven't felt it like really. I know some people feel it more because they use the crouching medium punch a lot, but you can't just whiff it like an imbecile anymore. I used to throw that button out for everything. You drive rush, I'm throwing that button out, like because just to catch you. But you can tell that
it's
some of
forcing people to
these
play in a
little nerfs
different
hurt.
way. It's forcing Cammy players to play a
Yeah.
different way.
Yep.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Like you, I don't know. I feel like sometimes with the game, like I don't know, you might feel differently. Like sometimes I feel like the game kind of, depending on what your character is, it limits your creativity. Like what you can and can't do with the character. Like you kind of have to play like the roadmap with some characters.
I probably don't play Cammy the same way that some of the a lot of players can play with her. That's why I haven't really. Can I play her my own way? Like you'll probably see me like dive kick a lot. A lot of people dive kick anyways, but I like doing different combos with her. I don't like doing like the regular stuff. I like doing like some of her challenging combos, even though there's one combo I still can't do when they go into spin knuckle and drive rush heavy punch. Oh, it's a combo that I've watched people do. I just haven't been able to do it. But
I don't know. Do you feel
he
like?
just
Oh, go ahead.
no, you good, you good.
Now, do you feel like the game's losing its creativity the more people play it and kind of figure the game out, or it's kind of just
That's one of the reasons why I use Chun-Li, because she has like different combo routes. With Cammy, I kind of have like my okay, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do to win. You gotta throw them a lot, get them to open up. Then you can do like things when they're like, oh god, he's gonna grab me again for like the fifth time. Again, it's like grab heavy where you shimmy, pop them, get a big combo off. She does damage. Cammy does damage when you give it to her. But Chun Li, you have like a whole bunch of different combo routes. You can be a little bit more creative with Chun Li. Like, okay, let me do like her regular Serenity combo, pop them up into the air, do like do two stomps, and then delay yourself, do the two heavy punches. Then you can do a super level 3, level 1. She she has different combos, so she's more fun when it comes to the combos and the technicality. Uh, to make it short, yeah, it does kind of like kill like the creativity in it because I think in Street Fighter 5 when you're able like to pop V trigger, do a target combo, pop them into the air, do a hooligan, drill them, and then do another drill because yeah, if you use the V trigger 2, was it V trigger 2? I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it was V trigger 1 or V. I think it was V trigger 1. I can't remember, but they gave you options to do crazy things. Can you still do crazy things in Street Fighter 6? Yeah, but I just feel like it kind of sucks because when I see what you've seen what Maya can do, all the
mm-hmm.
stuff that you can do once you get the flames and everything like that, you're just like that character has a lot. Cammy's kind of like straightforward. It's just 1, 2, 3. With Chun-Li, like I say all the time with everybody else that talks to me about her. With Cammy is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With Chun-Li, it's kind of just like 1, 2, 8, 9, 12, 13. Cause you're thinking about all the different moves or different ways you could use the Serenity stances, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think when people start getting to the point where they like, oh well, this is the optimum routes to take, so you don't really need. You can do all this other stuff. You're just not gonna. It's not optimal, and
yeah,
that I think
I
that's
know
what
people
people
have
look
their way
at.
of. I think people just get too much into like following what the pros do, which I get it. It's not a bad thing to do because you see how pros use it and stuff like that. But then you kind of take away your own identity. You're just playing like everybody else. Like I could see like two different Cammy players. Like if I watch Punk, I feel like he's such a neutral beast that he just understands her ranges. Like you press a button, I know which button that would work perfectly in this situation. Or there's like the people that I think he's a little bit neutral heavy, but there's some people that are just like, I'm just going in. I'm going in no matter what. He's a little bit more. I feel like he's more not conservative. I feel like he can do the rush. He can do the rush down thing. I think he could do it perfectly fine. But since he's such a neutral beast, he uses her foot speed and does realize, okay, at this range, I know if you press a button, I'm just gonna eat you up. I feel like he's very. You have like people that are just neutral dominant, that they make Cammy look amazing. And there's some people that just like, yo, I need to be in your face to make this work. But
Yeah, a lot of players that do that pressure based play where just I'm just
yeah,
gonna be in your face, pushing buttons and stuff. I'm just gonna push all my plus buttons right in your face and dare you to do
that
something.
that's where like having that neutral, like being able to balance yourself out in the sense that, okay, I can play this style and I could also play this style. I could slow it down, I could speed it up. That's when you can just really know that you understand the character. Like I've been playing this character since since release. I've been playing with her, and I still can't function with her the same way that other carry players do, because they know how to balance the character out. Yeah, I have amazing foot speed. I could do everything in neutral. But my best way of playing, like, I need to be in your face. I need to use the fear factor to win. But if that person's like, yo, I'm not scared of this character, you can't do this to me. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do this. But if
Mm,
you know how to play both ways, like, okay, now I can slow it down because this person knows a little bit. Now I have to play a little neutral. I can't just go in. Okay, he's not gonna just let it happen.
yeah,
But
because I've noticed that with some camera when they're like playing that super heavy pressure based play. It's like when
mhm.
you and they beat you with it one time, but then when you switch and kind of force them to slow down, it's like they start to struggle a bit.
No, I'm one to be open about it. Like there's times when like I can go off on somebody, but I'll always find that one player that's like, no, bro, no, we're not doing that. You're not doing whatever you want. You're not gonna just dive kick me for the free. You're not gonna drive impact, get spin knuckle behind me and do this for free. There's people that have done like I knock them into the corner, spin knuckle just to get like extra turn. They'll drive the perfect parry it, because they're just like, no, you're not doing that. Then I'm just like, okay, now I gotta play you in a different way. Have I gotten it down to the fullest? No. That's why, like, when I get frustrated with Cammy, I play my other character. I have fun with that. I do I grind them just to learn them, see what I needed. Like, cause when I learn these other characters, it helps me in the long haul. Like, okay, I have another character I can play with just in case Cammy's not working. But it also helps me in a situation like, what would I do in this situation using this character? Would I DP? Will I drive parry just to get you off me because I don't have a DP? It helps me like, okay, you can play patient, you can wait. Manon makes me wait. You know what I'm saying? When I use Manon, I have to wait because I'm just like, I have to get close to you. There's no neutral skipping. There's no, if I only I can get close to you fast if I jump, and then I get anti-air. Now they just get me on the ground. Now I have to block. But eh, it all just really how you just play the game. Like you could do like the pressuring, you could do like that, but you have to be able to like switch it up. In my opinion, I don't know if people agree with me on that, but I just feel like in certain situations you have to be able to play both styles, the aggressive and the defensive, in a neutral base. If you want to say key styles, yeah.
Okay. Kind of going back to the master rank situation. Like,
Okay.
do you feel like basically they should take away the protection? That basically you should be able to lose rank and actually fall back into Diamond Five.
Um. It, damn. Never really thought about that.
And like
Um.
I know some players have mentioned maybe they should basically increase like master rank to like you got master rank and then you got grandmaster to kind of
Isn't that what
separate.
legend? Isn't that what legend is?
Yeah,
Because
that's what I would think. Like that's pretty much a legend
like
rank.
legendary is pretty much that's pretty much legend rank. I think master rank puts you in a place where you don't want a master player beating up on like on a diamond five player, which most of the time that you end up fighting diamond five players either way. but I just feel like it's just a way to keep people where they like, okay, if you have master rank players, you don't want them beating up on diamond players because they get knocked out, they lose a couple of matches, get end up in diamond four. Now they're playing against lower ranked players and they're beating the shit out of them. Pardon my French, I keep cursing. Um, they
Oh no,
keep
you good, bro.
smoking them. You keep smoking them, and that discourages people to play. Keep them up there. It is what it is. But I could see why you would want them knocked out. Because some people get in and they kind of just go all the way to the bottom. And then I think if you get back, like if you go down to like 800 MR, maybe you should go back into diamond. That would make it. But even like some of the low ranked MR people are still nice. They might smoke some of these diamond players and they'll be like, okay, I don't want to play because I'm just getting beat down all the time. And
Yeah,
that's what happens with I think that's what happens with like silver and lower because they're getting smoked by people that I'm a I won't lie, I'm a little I gotta admit to this because my Kimberly was at platinum two. And I've been working my way trying to get back up into a higher rank so I'm not playing against platinum players all the time. But it's just like I could feel just from my knowledge and the way I play the game, I could feel when I'm beating someone that I know will not beat me. I could feel it. The first couple of rounds or the first couple of buttons that are pressed, you just say, okay, I know I'm gonna smoke you. Would you want a master player that's really sitting there all the time beating the hell out of people all the time?
yeah. I
Because
get.
I feel it sometimes. I sit there and I'm like, bro, I don't. My Kimberly's not the best, but I know it's better than most platinum players playing down there. I'm gonna say that's why I'm trying to like push to get her out of like into the diamonds. So I'm playing with more people that are better and understand the game better, so I can work my way up. I feel like sometimes like the other weekend when I was ranking, they were like, "Oh, you're playing bully. You're being a bully in platinum." I don't want to be a bully. I'm just trying to get her out of here, get out of this rank because I didn't. That's where the rank system's kind of like it's good and bad. Because if I would have played, if I didn't do my rank placements with Kimberly at all, I probably if I would have just went in there, learned a couple of things, and then came and did the rank, I probably end up in like diamond four, or diamond three on all realness. I probably would have been placed right there, and then I would have grinded up. But now I did that when the game early in the game, and I was just like I wasn't gonna play this character like that anyways. Cammy. Now I'm like I'm in a situation where I'm just like these games don't feel that it don't feel great because I don't want to just be on someone that doesn't really know how to play yet. That's why I'm trying to get her out of there. But go back to the whole the people. Yeah, if you get knocked down that low, maybe you don't belong in master. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The protection helps. It keeps people like it keeps certain players at a high enough rank. But the rank system it doesn't even really matter because there's times I've played like really good Diamond 5 players. And they've beat the hell out of me, even though I'm in Master. It matters about the player more than the rank. Because I could play like, for example, what's the names? I think Knuckle is one of the best players out there. His MR is like 11 something because his kids play on his account. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't the MR doesn't really mean anything. It just matters about how you play. But I think I don't know if he's back in Legend. I don't even know if he does rank like that. Angry Bird still is on like new challenger on his Ken. I don't even think he plays rank. He's one of the best players out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Rank is cool. Rank the having the master symbol is great. It's everything. But some people just get it and they're just done. They don't want to play no more. But for me, I still want to grind up to get to legendary. I would like to touch legendary one day with one of my characters. Hopefully it's Cammy. Maybe it'll be my who knows. Maybe it'll be Chun-Li. I'm still working out the kinks of just understanding the game enough that I'll be like, okay, I love Cammy. Cammy's one of my all time favorite Street Fighter characters. But what if Chun Li's my better character? What if Maya will be my better character? Who knows? But
because like one of our players in the scene, he said something interesting. Like
okay.
one of the other podcast, he's like, I don't care about winning or losing. Only thing I care about is do you understand what was going on? Did you get lost in the middle of that match when you were playing them? And he said that like
Mm.
that makes sense. Like
No, it makes a lot of sense.
Like, 'cause you
It
can
makes a lot of
play,
sense.
but do you know what was really going on? Like, you have to, once you know what's really going on, you understand the pro player, like how they analyze the game and why they make the decisions they make.
I think people don't understand. Like for me, I make a lot of mistakes when I play. If someone sits there and breaks the game down with me and they're just like, yo, because I'm hard headed. I don't like to listen all the time. And sometimes I have to accept, like, okay. And I don't watch my replays a lot. I've just recently started like really watching my replays or watching my streams over. And it's like looking at some of my gameplay, like, why did I press that button there? Why did I try to mash on him when he was coming at me? Why didn't I just block? I have drive reversal. If I'm really scared to be in this corner, don't mash the button, don't DP, push him away from you. See if you get that. But then I have to think about the fact if I do it and they block it, I get punished. But there's a certain way that when I play the game, I just understand like there's times I don't understand how I lost, and I just can't understand like okay, damn, did I lose because I didn't press the right buttons? Did I lose because I didn't get the right combos with the right damage? Um, did I not anti-air him enough? Did I let him get in for free? Did I let him get certain things off for free? You know what I'm saying? But even I to this day, I'm just like, there's certain things about certain fighting games. I'm just like, okay,
Because
I
I
could
be,
say that it's hard to admit it. That's it right there. It's hard to admit when you messed up. You blame. I'll get mad. I'm guilty of it. I blame. I was like, damn this game, bro. Damn this game. But in reality, when I watch the replay over and I just calm down and it's like, damn, that was me. You could ask Gabby. There's plenty of times she's heard me yell and scream, "F this game," but I'll get right back on and play it. I'll get right back on it and play it. Because I like when I really understand, like I'll get frustrated, I'll be like, fuck this game, everything like that. But then I'm just like, okay, it was my fault. This was me. I gotta take this out. If I
yeah,
didn't allow him to just willy-nilly do whatever he wants, that's my fault.
yeah,
You know what
because
I'm saying? If you're really trying to play at that level, you gotta learn the buttons. You gotta learn how other characters play. You can't just be like, okay, I can't do nothing to this. There might not be an answer for everything, but there's always a way to get past certain things. There's always a way that's like, okay, what button can I counterattack this button with? Am I just like, is there nothing I could possibly do? Did I go through all the options? Did I think about everything? That's where what your boy said that do you know why you lost? Do you know why you won? Did you win because there's times when I win matches and I don't feel like I won. I feel like, okay, I just beat you because I snuck a drive impact in and you just didn't see it coming. Or I beat
yeah,
you because you made a mistake and I capitalized on your mistake. That's when I feel like, okay, there's times I just feel like, okay, bro, you didn't win that match. That dude lost the match. And then there's times when I should have won a match that I just lost because I got my butt kicked, or I just lost the match because I was making a bunch of mistakes. And this time I'm just like, damn, bro, I don't understand or see how I lost that. No,
yeah,
you just got your butt kicked. That's it.
yeah. Because I don't been there before. Because I'm like, I've seen that, like, I get like you too. I like, damn, fuck this game. This shit just pissed me off. Then I go back and look at the replay. I'm like, yo, like, why are you trying to jump in on him? He's already low on
Hmm.
health. Why did you do this? Why did you allow him to keep doing this when you know you should just DP it or you should have best punished it? So it is one of those things where you kind of just sit down and once the irritation wears off, you kind of just sit back and just really just look at it and say, okay, I messed up. This is why I
One
lost
of
the
the things
match.
that helped me get the Masters is the fact that I just accepted it. I accepted that, okay, bro, you did something stupid. That's your fault. When you start accepting it and just watching the replays and understanding it, and then you're like, okay, I see where I fucked up. I dropped the combo here. I messed up my defense here. I burned myself out. Now I'm in a situation that I unloaded the clip. Now they're not dead. And now because I'm in burnout, they bring the game all the way back. You don't know how many matches I've lost. I burned myself out too fast. And I'm sitting there with almost a full bar and a couple of taps, it's over. And I just lost the match. So many times that's happened to me.
Yeah, because like I said, when I was streaming today, I put the my Akuma and I went into rank, and I forgot that my Akuma was like platinum 3, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like I'm just like I felt bad because like I'm so used to playing like at the diamond level and playing against master rank people. It's like okay, it's like I'm doing stuff and I'm like I don't want to bully you because like I know I'm better than you because I just have my fundamentals down, and it just
Yeah,
feels like I really don't want to keep taking these points away from you, but I got to get them out of diamond. I mean, out of platinum. It's like,
I think that's why there's a drop down there. I think that's why the drop is there because some people's characters like if they were to reset some of people's if we were able to reset like some of the people's ranks on some of their characters because like I said, my Kimberly was at platinum 2 when I first when I no platinum 1 is when I first played with her and I was like okay I'm here at platinum 1. I'll wait till I get done with Cammy then I'll go back to Kimmy. When I when I play her now, I'm just like, okay, I understand the character, I understand the game, I understand the game, I understand that most people at this rank isn't gonna worry about drive. They're not really gonna catch drive impact all the time. Now every time I get you in the corner, boom, 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 drive impact. Now I got a free combo. Now I'm about to kill you. Now it's over. Let me get out of here. But then you find like the other person that's down there with you, that's up at your rank, and I'm just like, I fought a jury the other day that was just giving me problems. I was like, bro, you're not no regular jury. You're not no platinum jury. I know that for a fact. So now I'm fighting you to get my character out of here.
well, I'm gonna take. I
Like,
say this: there are a lot of players that they get to their ranks and then all they do is just play casual, and they just sit there and they play casual all the time. Then every now and again they'll hop on ranked, but
yeah,
they're way sharper with their character than you would think their rank shows.
okay, that's fair.
I
That's
do
fair.
I do think it's a lot of I kind of like running those players like that because it kind of let me know like yeah you can't just look at the rank and then just take it easy on people.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, 'cause it's sometimes I play when I'm left warming up doing casual stuff. I'm playing against master rank players and I'm like, bro, how are you master rank and I'm just dog walking you right now.
But if you have, I always feel like this. Yeah, it's cool to have that the master rank, but there's always someone better than you. No matter if you're higher rank or lower rank, there's always someone out there that either puts up a fight or just knows that just fundamentally sound that they can beat you. If
Yeah,
someone's just good at fighting games, because you could be a platinum if you know how to anti-air, you get a couple of good combos, play a good decent defense, you could beat a lot of players. The rank doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Cause
So
'cause that's what I've been. Cause a lot of players when I'm playing with my local guy, they like, bro, why haven't you pushed for master yet? And it's just like, I just don't really too much care to push for master. It's just something I'm just like, I can play against masters if I want to, and like I'm still getting better with the character. So it's just like, why do I need to grind up the master rank? But I,
I
I
don't
am
think
I
there's
am getting to that point though where I'm like, I really just want to grind jury up the master.
no. Eventually, you're gonna sit because if you're just like I just want to just take my time, there's no rush for it. To be honest with you, the game is still fresh. It's only like 2 years old, right? The
Mm-hmm.
game's only two.
Yeah, we're in year 2 now.
And yeah, so it's still early. Like if I could do the whole rank grind over, I probably would have got to masters a lot easier if I just took my time. But I was playing like the catch up game because everybody was getting the master, and I was just like, damn, I play the game just as much as you guys. I should be here too. And when I accepted that I'm just not as good as everybody else, that's why I only have one character in master right now, and that's Cammy. My next two closest is Jury and Chun Li. I think I just got Chun Li to Diamond 5, and I think my Jury is Diamond 5, either Diamond 5 or Diamond 4. That's what my Jury is. And then Manon, I got Manon to Diamond 3 before I slowed down with her because after a while, when people you kids can't grab anybody, they just make a mission like you're not grabbing me, bro. I'm not letting you do it.
Yeah.
But the grind makes it fun. The grind makes it fun for me because it doesn't get old for me because I do play a bunch of characters. Do I play them all seriously like I do with Cammy to the point that these are my characters I want to use in tournament? No, but it gives me options. It gives me like a learning experience. Like okay, this is how I can stop Manon because this is. Let me see what would I do in this situation if I'm Manon. I got you in the corner. that scare you to make you jump, and then pull you down with her little the double slap thing that she does with her down heavy punch, and pull you
Mm.
back to the floor. There's a different style of play with her because you're like, okay, let me use the fear factor because you don't want me to grab you. You don't want me to get these. You don't want me to get these medals. You're
Yeah.
gonna jump. I pull you down. You end up right in back in my face. Now I can grab you. It's either gonna wake up super EXDP me. That's the only way you can stop me. If you're on a hard knockdown, there's only a couple of things that you're gonna do. Either gonna super me or EXDP me. Some invincible move to get free. But
Do you feel bad when you have to play against other camis when you're playing a different character?
it sucks. It sucks. I won't lie to you. There's times when I'm just like, I don't want to fight Cammy because not just because it's one of my favorite characters. I'm not trying to beat up on Cammy, but she's a pain in the ass. Like when I fight her with like other characters, she is a pain. I'm like, bro, why are you so annoying? Like you're just always in my face. You're always doing something. Like I'm trying to creep in to do what I have to do because it's not as easy as I can. But she's fast. She's just really fast, and it's just really annoying. Cause I'm just like, bro, why can't I stop you? I know what you're gonna do, but I just can't stop you. So
Like,
it does get annoying sometimes fighting her. I won't lie to you. It does with other characters. Because like if I use like Ryu, Ken, or Akuma, if I throw a fireball, now I gotta be scared that she's gonna spin knuckle me. And she gets plus frames off her spin knuckles, depending on which I think the heavy one's the plus one.
yeah.
But she gets plus frames. Then if you get knocked down, now you're just like, oh damn, now I gotta worry about the frame traps, the crouching heavy punch. I'm gonna get grabbed, or they're gonna shimmy the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Or are they just gonna come close and do a quick tiger knee dive kick and then boom, I get smacked right in the face. Now I'm gonna get hit with a counter hit. Now they're going off on me.
Yeah, having to check for the hooligan setups.
The hooligan setups, the the hooligan grab, the slicer is just there's a lot when you're fighting her. But when you're fighting against people, it's kind of like 1, 2, 3 with her. To
Mm.
me, I can't speak for other Canyon players. I don't know if other people struggle in certain areas. But my big thing that I feel like with Cammy that I'm struggling with is my anti-air game. That's one of my biggest flaws in my game. I could say it, I don't really care. I don't think anyone's really gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna fight Rose now. Now I know he can't anti-air for help, but I catch it sometimes. I do what I have to do, but I feel like the character was at the time I commit to this was really, really strong. And that's why the grind was a little bit easier than most grinds. Like with Chun Li, my neutral game has to be better. My poke game has to be a lot better. But Cammy gave me a lot of things that people just weren't able to stop. Like I was able to EX dive kick you and then get big ass combos off of it. I did like really high damage, but then there were some matches that I just lost because I couldn't anti-air people. I bad meter management, um, dropping combos, not doing the right combos in certain situations to get the kill, and now I'm about to lose to a person because I unloaded the clip and they're not dead. Now they're about to get. Now they're gonna come back on me now. I have like full health. I had a perfect right in my hands. One mistake. It's always one mistake. That's a part of my game I'm trying to just fix is just try to avoid that one mistake. And sometimes it's unavoidable and it ends up happening. I lost the match.
My biggest thing is sometimes when I make that one mistake, I just linger on it. And
Yeah,
it pisses me off because I know I shouldn't have did that, and it starts making me
bro.
play worse.
When I linger on like something that is like I get frustrated because the anti-air thing is like a really big thing when it comes to like when you have a character that has a DP move or invincible move without using the EX. That just anti-airing saves me from a couple of big, really big combos that like because those heavy buttons jumping in, they're massive. You get a jump in combo with a heavy button, it's over. You get like you could take half their health away from just doing that, depending on the character that you have. That jump in is so that anti-air is so crucial sometimes because that's a win or lose situation right there. You get to jump in, I don't get it. You get a big ass combo. Now I'm down in life big time because from one jump in, one mistake in this game, bro, is like one of the biggest things right there. Because one mistake, you could just lose the game. off of one mistake.
Especially when you got characters that doing, if they get, like you said, get one jump in, they could do almost a 40% combo on you.
Bro, Akuma could literally, because I play Kami. Kami doesn't have the most health, but one jump in could literally just cost me the game right there. I'm just like, well, I'm gonna lose now because they have me. I couldn't stop them. Now they get this big life lead on me, and I'm just like, now I gotta play a different game. Now I can't be as reckless. I can't be as stupid now because they're gonna dominate me now because I just let them get a big ass jump in, and now I lost half my life.
True, man. I totally understand you on that one. Because me personally, when I'm fighting, when I'm fighting other juries, I kind of like, it's like, okay, I fought a jury today with Akuma, and it's kind of like once I played him first, the first round, it's like, okay, I kind of know what you want to do, and I know what you should be doing with jury. And it's like, okay, why are you dive kicking me right here? You know, if I block this, that's a free grab, that's a free counter hit grab. It's like, so why would you be doing that stuff? It's just, I kind of don't like it because I feel like I know the character and I know what she can and can't do at what point. So it's like,
You know? But I feel like it's like a little bit of help. Like, okay, I know what I would do. I know what you want to do. I know what you need to do. Because, like I said, the whole 1, 2, 3 thing. Like, if you get me on the ground, it's either you're gonna grab me, crouching heavy punch to get the plus frames, frame trap me, or do like I said, do like a tiger knee dive kick, and then when they think you're trying to grab them, they whiff, and then you get an easy counter hit right there.
kind of like, you don't try to. I forgot what cameo what he kept trying to set up like a hooligan, the hooligan in the slicer, and I'm like, every time he would do it, I'm just like, he would try to do it on my wake up, and I'm like, DP. And I'm like, I don't did
Yeah,
it 4 or 5 times, bro. Why you keep trying to do the same thing? Like I've shown you that if you try to hooligan up there right on top of me, I'm just gonna DP you.
no, I've had situations like that when I try like the same thing over and over and see if it will work, but sometimes it's like, bro, you gotta stop. You gotta stop because the more you're just gonna lose more of your health, the more you keep trying to do this. Like there's times when I've been guilty of that. I've tried to force things because I just know it works, but it just doesn't work on everybody.
Yeah, cause I
Yeah,
tell me, I've been there. I've been playing jury and I getting frustrated. Like I'm just gonna jump in at you, get DP'd, and
yeah.
like I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna die kick
And you
again.
think, and you're looking for a different option. You're looking for a different outcome, and it's just not happening. That's when the insanity comes because you're just like, I'm just gonna keep doing this. Hopefully he doesn't do it, and he just like, okay, you're just gonna keep doing it, bro. I'm just gonna anti you. You're just giving it to me for free.
Yeah, I kind of have to just tell myself stop.
No, you have to. You have to kind of like talk to yourself, like, okay, okay, back down, back down, back down. Like people hear me in the stream sometimes when I'm streaming, I'm just like, back, okay, bro, back up, reset, just go back up, back up, back up, back up. All right, okay, now let's do this over again. Let's try this again. And if I get smoked, then it's just like, bro, you gotta do better. But after some mistakes, like I said, you just gotta just be more aware.
Yeah,
I think game awareness has to come in eventually and be like, okay, bro, you gotta stop. You gotta do something different because he knows what you want to do. He knows how you're gonna do it. You gotta stop.
yeah. And I get the modern thing because I'm of two minds of it. I get why they put it in the games and why more games are
Yeah,
putting it in because it's like they're trying to sell more copies, bring more people in. I get it, but
yeah, which is understandable.
it is annoying though. It's like, oh, why is he has access to this one button DP, this one button super? It's like, and it's just
Like I
like,
said, it's frustrating, and like I said, I don't like it, but I understand why they put it in. They want people to play, like you said. They want to sell copies. They want more people jumping into fighting games. Like I get it. Like 'cause I have a friend that doesn't play fighting games like that, but he plays on modern mode and he's able to play with us. You know what I'm saying? It's a little he doesn't always win, but he gets his. You know what I'm saying? Just for having the modern mode, and he doesn't have to be in the lab as much as we do. I enjoy being in the lab. A lot of people don't, but it gives them a chance to play with us without having the stress of like, now I gotta learn this motion, now I gotta learn a DP motion. Now he does the game is easy enough for him that he could somewhat compete with us,
mm-hmm.
but then it comes down to knowledge of the game, and then we're still beating you, even though you have modern mode. But you know,
Yeah, but I think games like Tekken, Street Fighter, to more of a extent, since they're like legacy games, I think the
Mhm.
because I don't know if you play Mortal Kombat.
I'm not really big into Mortal Kombat. I liked Mortal Kombat X, but these last two just wasn't it for me. Like I said, if a game doesn't like grab me, like really hold me, I'm always just gonna go back to playing Street Fighter.
Yeah,
Like I like I said, I enjoy KOF. I play it from time to time just to mess around with the characters or go into mission mode to try to kind of feel like execution wise, KOF is a little tough. But Grand Blue's fun 'cause I just love the characters. I love the 2D aspect. Um, I love the anime when the anime came out. That's why I enjoy the game. I love the phone game when I was able to play it because they don't allow you to play it again anymore. But it
like
was different.
yeah,
It's different from
like Mortal Kombat. The reason I think a lot of people are just hating on that game, especially MK1, is that they don't really keep any legacy stuff. It's like every new game is a different iteration of the game. They keep changing the fun. Like Street Fighter, a Hadouken and a Shoryuken have been the same since pretty much the game's been made since the first game.
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like you got legacy move that you could just come in. Like if you didn't play Street Fighter till like Street Fighter 8, you could still come in and pick up Ryu and like, okay, I know how to throw a fireball, I know how to do a uppercut. Like with Mortal Kombat, they keep changing like inputs. They change how this move work. They change how this thing does this, and it's like, why don't y'all just make this like a legacy game and keep a lot of the fundamentals of the characters instead of just changing everything around every game? It's like it's hard to invest yourself in a game when everything changes like every single game.
yeah. Like I said, I'm not really big into Mortal Kombat. I like watching sometimes people playing it. I like watching pros play it, but to be real, I just don't. For me, I just don't like the game like that because I feel like
And
it's kind of
yes, we
stiff.
will be doing
It
a
just
review
feels that
of
way to
my
me.
shirt.
I just can't really get used to the way the inputs are done in that game. Like sometimes I see like the back down front motion.
Mm-hmm.
I see it. I see it. I would normally think that's just like a half circle, but it doesn't work like that. For me, it doesn't work like that, and I'm just like, okay, I can't play this game like that. I just really lost love for it. Well, I didn't really never had love for it. I love fighting games, but I just never liked them Mortal Kombat like that. They never really had anything for me that I really was like, I gotta play this game all the time.
I can't blame you because like I picked it up on day one and played it for a week or so, and it's just like this game. Something about this game is just it's just not fun playing this game. And I just got to the point I'm not gonna keep complaining about this game. I'm just gonna be done with it. That's why I stopped streaming it. I stopped doing anything for it. Kind of like I'm just not gonna sit here and keep complaining about it. I'm just gonna just drop it and move on. Like say go back to Street Fighter, go play Guilty Gear. Like there was just other games. I'm like, man, I would rather go play these games and have more fun playing these games than I am MK right now.
No, that's what it comes down to. If you, no matter what it is, if you're doing it to be competitive or just being a casual, if you're not having fun with it, you can't. People play. I tell people all the time because this is the something that Palm tells me all the time. Play what you like. Just play what you like.
Yeah,
You don't need to bash another game. I don't like when people bash other games when they don't like it or they can't win in it. Just play what you like. Whatever you're comfortable with, whatever you have fun with, it is what it is. I just don't like when people bash games, say they're bad, and then they never really played it like that. Have you invested enough time? I'm not saying that you have to, but before you make a comment like that, just try it out. Don't just say it's trash. Give it a shot. I'm guilty of it sometimes. I'm gonna say I'm not messing with this game because it looks like it's garbage. Have you played it though? Have you tested it out? You know what I'm saying? Give it a shot before you just say like, "Oh, this game is garbage," just from looking at it. It hurts. It's like, especially if you're like someone that has influence. That's why I don't like when influencers get like to say certain things because I'm just like, bro, you just ruined the game for everybody. Just because you say it's trash, and you know you're like heavy in it, so people are just gonna listen to you. And he said it's trash. I'm not playing this. Come on,
well, yeah,
there's
I
no
get
reason
you.
for that.
It's kind of like it's kind of like what's going on with Marvel Rivals and Overwatch, pretty
Oh, damn, you got to bring that up.
much.
I love Overwatch. I played Overwatch since the day it came out. I loved Overwatch since the times that Mercy was able to do the 6-man res or the 5-man res. I said 6-man because she's one of the characters, but she was able to revive the whole team after a big death, and she was able to revive everybody. I played it when they before they even did roll queue. When you before the times when you were able to see like 2 Reinhardts, 3 Divas in a rank match. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I will never say the game's bad. I enjoyed Overwatch since day one. I love Marvel Rivals just as much, just from the fact that the game gives us a little bit more. Yeah, it gives us a chance to play the Marvel characters in a different way instead of just like I think Marvel Avengers was trash. I did not like that game at all. I played it for a little bit. It could not keep my attention. I think the characters looked horrible in that game, horrible. But Marvel Rivals gives you the characters. The character designs are dope. Like they look like they're the actual way they should be. They should look. Thor's not supposed to be some scrawny guy that looks like he just threw on a little bit of armor. This is Thor. Like, he's the god of thunder. He's supposed to be like ripped. He's supposed to be big. Like that's Thor. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like Marvel Rivals gives us a little bit more, just in the sense of like we could be creative with what we do in the game. Like Invisible Woman came out recently, and I seen someone put a portal on the side of the map, and she's sitting on the um on the other side of the exit for the other team, and she's sitting on the other side. As soon as the team came out, she pushed them through the portal and killed half the
Oh
team
yeah, I
off of
seen
just
that
pushing
one.
them
I
through the
seen
portal.
that one.
It's like you give me something, then you have the team ups with like certain characters. Like if Squirrel Girl has Spider Man on the team, she gets a little her little rope thing goes with the spider. It's a little rope thing that she throws that hold you for longer than it blows up. Or like who else has a cool one? Or with Venom's on the team with Penny and Spider Man, they give them an extra move that they can use to like do damage. When you have Magneto and like when I play Magneto and Gabby's playing Scarlet Witch, it gives me an extra move with Magneto that could do like a a blade beam type of thing. It just gives you a little bit more. Not saying that I'll never say Overwatch sucks. Did I not like the fact that they didn't put the PVE thing, the story mode thing? I was really excited for that, but when they did that, it's like I'm not saying I didn't play the game, 'cause I played the game regardless. A lot of people didn't play the game because that right there made it seem like you don't care about us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why Marvel Rivals is winning like that, because they listen to the players, they give the players what they want. They're not on this crazy stuff. I don't want to go too much into detail because I don't want to get into those big ass arguments with people. Like I don't know how it's crazy, but Marvel Rivals is a good game. I think it's fun. I know a lot of people are up in the air about it, but if you haven't played it, I'd give it a shot. If you liked Overwatch or loved Overwatch, you're definitely like Marvel Rivals. You get the same team thing with Marvel Heroes. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
So
I love the game. I think the game's fun. It is.
the
It
game
is.
the
It
game's
is a little
amazing.
bit annoying when sometimes when you got like 5 DPS
Oh no,
and
no,
nobody
that
wants
part
to play healer.
I feel like some people just want the hero factor to get like, oh, I did the best. I'm that person. I'm that player that did everything for the team. But I enjoy playing healer. That's what I did in Overwatch. Yeah, it gives me a chance to play DPS in this game because I like playing Black Widow. As one of my DPS characters, I like playing Storm. On my DPS, I like playing with Magic. I like playing with Psylocke. I love all the characters in that game, but I know my place. You know what I'm saying? If I really want to rank up, which me and my boy we're gonna do that tonight when I was done. Um, when I'm playing rank, I play with healers because I feel like I have a better impact with my healers. Like now I have Invisible Woman, I still get the DPS factor, but I can still help the team out by keeping the team alive. I play Cloak and Dagger. I mess around with Mantis. Like the characters all feel unique, but my two characters I use for healing and I mainly use those characters is Cloak and Dagger and the Invisible Woman. And I
Right.
feel like I have a better impact because I can still kill and keep my teammates alive. That's where I feel the most strong. As much as I want to play DPS, I want to go play Black Widow and just pop domes and just be like, okay, I'm amazing with the sniper. my shots are inconsistent. I can't fully rely on myself, especially in a rank match with people that are just like, I'm trying to play this hard. I need you to play at your best, and I'm missing shots in rank, and they're like, okay, now we're getting blown up because this dude hasn't killed anybody yet, and by the time he killed somebody, they already took half the map. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I play tank. I play healers more. Healers, that's the spot I feel good at. Um, the
Uh,
game's cool. I genuinely like the game. I want people. I want more people to play it. There's a lot of people playing it. You don't. It doesn't take 10 years to find a match. You click that button, you're in a match.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I know because I'm a lunar
But
snow. I'm a lunar snow main, so
really,
hmm
I,
like
I like
she's
Luna.
probably my best healer.
I like Luna. She's cool. I played with Luna. I just wasn't digging her like that. But Cloak and Dagger makes Cloak and Dagger makes it easy for me to be a healer and also kill. And the Invisible Woman makes it easier for me to get kills, be aggressive, do certain things. I can make certain plays because if I could trust the other healer, I could do like little flanks, push them into our team, like the do her like her blasting to throw them into our team, and they're like, "What the hell? He's behind us," and not disappear and run away, and then now they're turning around. Now they're getting popped. You know what I'm saying?
That like I said, that game is basically is what Overwatch was when it first started, and
Yeah,
that's and people just excited because it's just something new.
it's something new, and it's gonna be good in the long haul. Cause I feel like Overwatch is gonna try hard again. Cause who was really challenging Overwatch? Like honestly, before Marvel Rivals, who was really making them feel like they need to work to get our love back? If that makes sense, to get like our trust back. Cause like you guys weren't trying before. Now
Mm,
that Marvel Rivals is back out, you got someone that's actually making you guys have to work. Now y'all got to try hard again.
yeah, 'cause
Make something
I
for
think with
do
two,
something for the players.
they got a little bit too much of a big head.
Oh yeah, definitely,
Because the
definitely.
second
They
one, I'm
basically
like, okay, now you're gonna start charging us for characters. Y'all didn't do this before. We used to get free characters. We would buy like
hmm
skins and stuff like that. But now y'all gonna charge us for skins. Y'all gonna charge us for characters. Y'all gonna charge us for all this stuff.
hmm
Like this ain't how Overwatch One was.
and they lost a lot of people just from that. And then the characters that they bust out were just like, don't get me wrong, I love Juno. I think Juno is one of the funnest characters. And there's a funny thing that Juno is the same voice actor that does Dagger. And I can hear it now that someone mentioned it to me. I can hear Juno when I'm playing Dagger. It's awesome. I like how some like Yuri Lowenthal, Yuri Lowenthal, the guy that does one of my favorite Naruto characters' voices,
Mm.
Sasuke's, he does Spider Man.
Shoot.
And I was just I found it's just dope how I like see like a lot of these voice actors. I think Ryan, I think the voice actor for Reinhardt does Thor.
I can see
If I'm
that.
not
It
mistaken,
kind
I
of
think
sound.
it
It
might.
does kind of sound like it when I think about it.
I don't know if you play Apex Legend, but I forgot what the killer robot's name in that game. Not Pathfinder, the other one.
The one with
Reinhardt does his
the one with the baseball bat.
no the evil robot, the other evil robot, the the other evil robot, the evil robot that killed Loba's parents. I miss that game. I miss playing with Loba. But but he Reinhardt does his voice too. I just can't remember that robot's name, but he does Reinhardt's voice. Reinhardt, the voice actor for Reinhardt, does that character's voice as well.
Okay, nah, because I did
Yo,
not know
do
that.
you remember what? Do you remember the name of the person, the robot from Apex? Not Pathfinder, the other, the evil one. Yeah, I forgot what his name was. Revenant. Yeah, Revenant. His name. He the voice actor for Reinhardt does Revenant.
Okay,
I don't know I don't know if you played Apex Legend.
it's been a
Yeah,
while since I played it. No, because I remember because the voice actor for Sasuke, he when was he down? He was down here in December at a convention. I think it was Anime Weekend. He was down here.
I met him at Anime Boston a couple of years ago. I embarrassed myself like crazy during that situation, but it was. it was really bad because I was like, because I wasn't like I didn't start going to cons until me and like Gabby started dating, like going to like bigger cons.
Mm-hmm.
But we went to Anime Boston one year, and the voice actor for Sasuke was there, and I was like, I gotta meet him. And then when I walked into the room, and then he started talking, he was like, "What's up, man?" And I was like, "Sasuke." It was so embarrassing because I was just like, I was so like, bro, you do that man's voice, and I could hear him. "What's up, man?" And I was like, "Sasuke," and it was embarrassing. It was super embarrassing. I was like, I gotta get out of this room now. But he's really cool. A lot of these voice actors are mad cool. When I met Cammy's voice actor for the first time, I almost shed a tear. I was like, you're the person that's been doing my character. She's not the original from like the X-Men versus Street Fighter, but she's been doing it since Street Fighter 4. That's who's done Cammy. And I just was like, bro, it was amazing. Then I met Kimberly's voice actor at Katsucon a couple of years ago. Um, I haven't met Chun Li's voice actor yet. I think Poisons was at Kineticon, I think, one year, and I didn't meet her. We met I met Lifeline's voice actor once. Um, what are the voice actors that I met? I met Noctis's English voice actor. You know,
All right, now I plan to go to Anime Week in Atlanta this year. I
bro,
only reason I
it's
didn't
a
go,
different feel.
only when I didn't go last year is because I thought it had already passed. Because usually it's around about August, but this year I think it dropped down to like December, and that was about the only reason I didn't go because I had thought it had already passed, and I'm like when I saw the listing for it, I'm like, man, it's already too late. I said I ain't gonna have time to get off work and go down there for a weekend.
It's a different feel. Because yeah, we love fighting games, we love the fighting game characters, but we also get to nerd out to our anime loves. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we watch anime, we read manga, we get a chance to talk to the voice actors and see how they feel. Because I didn't know that when I met Cammy's voice actor, Caitlin Glass. When I met her, she was originally supposed to do Sakura. Then they were just like, "Oh, we have Cammy for you," and then she was like, "Oh, well, okay." And that's mm.
I said she probably just like, oh, well, I can do the voice for either one of them, or I can do both of them.
And she when she first came in, when she was talking about it, she was like, they wanted me to come in to do Sakura, but then I guess they gave Sakura to someone else, and then gave her Cammy, and then from there she's just been Cammy the whole time till
No,
now.
no, I actually like her voice as Cammy. It fits her. It fits Cammy more so than I think it would as Sakura.
No, it's just crazy because I did want her to make a song. I wanted it for my stream, like you are now watching Rose's Way, but she couldn't do it because I guess it's a legal thing, and I was like, damn it, I wanted that so bad just for her to do that.
Cause with my friend, man, he met the Miles Morales voice actor.
Really?
Yeah, he met him at one of the convention. Got him to sign his collector's edition of Spider-Man 2.
Oh, that's dope. That's really dope.
And I said that, and I've been saying to myself I was gonna go this year to Anime Weekend because I wanted to meet Johnny Young Bosch because he normally comes every year, and I think Sasuke's voice actor is supposed to come back. I know the the lady that does Naruto and the one that does his son. I know they come usually every year.
Right.
So it's just like it's a couple of people I want to try to catch this time. Get some pops autographed.
I have only my. I don't think they came out with like more Street Fighter 6 pops. I know.
No, I think it's a Cammy pop.
Oh no,
Uh,
I have a candy pop. I have two of them. I have
and
two candy pops. I have three. I have two candy Q pockets. I have a candy pop parade statue. There's a candy statue I want, but I have to put a little bit of money aside for it. It's a little pricey.
if it's the one I was looking, I think I seen it on Facebook. It was like $200 some.
No, it's the there was one that she had like I think she was doing a dive kick. I think it was like almost to like five.
Oh, I think I know. It was. I
Uh,
know. It's, I might have to find it on there and try to tag you on Facebook. Cause it's a Cammy. I think it's like one of the replica dolls. Like, and it's like highly detailed. Like it's
oh,
incredibly detailed. Like her Street Fighter 6 look. But I think it was like,
okay. I think I might have seen it. I think I might have seen it. I think I might have seen it.
yeah, I thought that is actually a pretty nice statue. But I was like, ugh, it's like 200 some dollars. And
I haven't bought a statue that much yet. I think that might be the first one I spend that much on, but it's not gonna happen now. I know Gabby bought this poison ivy and Harley Quinn statue. I think was like almost like how much was that? How much was that statue? $280. And when we took it out of the box, it was well worth it because that thing was really well made. Really well made.
mm,
The dope statue.
right now, it's just like the ones I picked up at CEO last year, the Felicia and the Mai, and what's the name?
I need a.
The
I don't have a Mai one yet. I need a Mai. I need a Mai, a Shermie, a Bijonet. Um, I want one of Angel as well, but those are gonna come later. Cause I
yeah.
had a. I just got my Chun Li one in a box. I haven't opened it yet. I was gonna open it when I started streaming later. But I just got that one in the mail. I had to wait like almost a month for it to come in. I got the from the Street Fighter 6 bundle. It comes with Kimberly and Luke.
Oh yeah.
I have those. I have those two already. I had the original pop up of Cammy and Chun-Li. I just want their Street Fighter 6 version. I'm gonna get all the Street Fighter 6 ones because I love the game that much. I love Street Fighter, and I plan on getting when they come out with all the statues. I'm gonna get them all. I had Jury for a little while. I got Jury when she came out. Um,
Oh,
I have a lot of
she had a
statues.
statue or she had a pop.
No, it's a pop parade little figure. It's a
Oh
little
yeah, I got that one
uh,
too.
yeah, like it comes in the pop parade one. I have that one. I just recently got that one. Um, I just got Chun like I said, I just got Chun Li from Amazon today. It literally dropped. It literally was here when I got home. So,
Because I know, I think they had one at my mall at the FYE up there. They had the jury pop up parade, and they had a whole
I know
bunch of them. Like I was surprised they actually had a whole bunch of the pop up parades.
for the Street Fighter.
Street Fighter, Trigun, shoot,
Really?
Inuyasha. They had a lot of.
I might have to look into that because I know Jamie just came out. Or I think he's on pre-order, but I'm gonna have to grab him when I get a chance. Um, I'm looking at my statues, like my figures and little statues that I have. I have a bunch of them. I have a bunch. I have a bunch.
Trust me, I got a room full of them. Like my wife had to basically tell me not to buy stuff now.
It's hard because like Gabby will grab me stuff and I'll grab her stuff when we see it. Like I'm like, bro, I know she would love this. She's grabbed me like a bunch of these figures, um, a bunch of pops. Our whole room is like Jesus. I'm looking at a bunch of these things like they're everywhere. Plushies, pops, figures, some figures that we haven't even. She has a bunch of figures that she hasn't even taken out of the box yet. When we get a bigger place, we'll start like putting things out a little bit more. But for
Yeah.
now, some of them are staying in the box.
Oh no, I'm the same way. I don't pack pretty much everything I could pack in this room to the point where I don't have to start putting stuff in closet in the boxes. Like I don't
Yeah.
ever open them. 'Cause I just don't have no room to stick them anywhere.
Now it's just like fun that we share now. It's just like we collect shit down to like we collect from pops down to Pokemon cards to figures, and that's the fun that we just share.
Oh no, there's nothing
Just
wrong.
makes it easier when you have someone that
Yeah,
truly just loves it just as much as you do.
yeah.
Just makes it so much easier.
Nah, that's always a good thing when you got somebody like that. And I about to
Yeah.
say hey to Miss Neko Munchkin for me.
No, she's right here. Chris said, "What up?" She's sick, so she can't really talk like that. She's sick.
uh,
Um,
but I said, but I'm gonna let you go because it's getting late, and I know if she's sick, I know she probably needs you to take care of her.
I don't really need for that stuff.
But shit, but just let everybody know where they can find you, bro.
um, you can find me on everything. We're not gonna have TikTok anymore, so you can't find me on there. You'll find me Rose's Way on Twitch, Rose's Way on. Supposedly it's not official yet, from what Gabby's saying to me, but you can find me on. If TikTok is a thing still, you can find me on TikTok at Rose's Way. You can find me on Instagram at Rose's Way. YouTube Rose's Way. X Rose's Way. Twitch Rose's Way. If I didn't say it already. Um, Facebook. I have on Facebook. It's Rose's Way Gaming. Um, but when you look on YouTube and you look up Rose's Way, it's the one with Cammy, not the one with the bear. Because the bear is the dump page, and the one with Cammy is like my actual YouTube that I'm actually trying to build. Because I want that plaque. I hope one day I can get a plaque because that's what I'm really gunning for. That's my end goal on my YouTube. 'Cause I really want the plaque.
Oh, they don't
And
even.
I appreciate you girl,
I
for
about
letting
to
me
say
do this.
you know, I hate to say that they changed it. They don't do the
Really?
plaque. They don't do the plaque anymore. They give you like a digital plaque now.
No, you're lying.
Yeah, they changed that now.
No.
I think yeah, they just give you
Oh,
like a little digital plaque.
oh, that's no.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like that little change they made.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. Damn.
But now you still push for it, bro. Because
And
like
I'm
right,
still gonna push for it because that's my end goal. Like, I love streaming. I love doing this content creating stuff. I do have some kinks to work out to do better with it. Um, be more organized, be a little bit more consistent. 'Cause I really want this to be a thing for me in the future. So I love gaming. I love playing video games. I love playing fighting games. I love playing all types of games. I just want to share it with people. You know what I'm saying that's what I really do it for. And hopefully someday that I could do it do it more.
see, I'm definitely like I'm always subscribed to you, bro. But I hope you can pick up a couple more off this one.
Hopefully. I'd appreciate it. You know, it helps your boy out.
All right, so we just gonna end it right there, guys. We'll talk to y'all later. Y'all be safe. I'm out.
Bro.